Ooh, it's looking kind of like a great day today. What's up, guys? Got a little puppy action going on. All right, so this is the first video with the new mic. Got super excited for it, so I decided we'll go on for like a bless you. We're gonna do a moto vlog in the green car. Just gonna hook it up to the mirror and everything, and we'll get the plane on it. It'd be great, you know. Can't wait. Cannot. Oh wait, that's weird. What do we have here? Oh, it's broke again. It's broke again. And to think, I wanted to drive the car around with a suction cup to the window, and now we can't do that. Buddy's even upset. I hear him out there barking. I'm sad. So guys, so the car is jacked up again. I was pulling out for work this morning. Literally where the Miata is where I parked my car. Backed it out, turned it. As soon as I hit the street, full turn, I hear a crunch. I'm like, that doesn't seem very safe. I'm gonna go ahead and creep it back up. I drove it back up to my driveway, parked it there, and continued to panic and think about what is wrong with the car for, at work. So, get home, and the first thing I do is go to the yard, or not the yard, go to it, jack it up. Oh my God, it's gotta be something, it can't be anything that bad. So I thought my ball bearings were loose. They're all tight. Tire rods are good. They're all good. Gucci gang. Wheel bearings were good. And the one thing that didn't get replaced is the jet gum strut bar snapped in half. And it looks like pot metal almost right there. Yeah, it just snapped. Kind of depressing, honestly. I was not expecting that to just randomly happen. But it did. And it could have been worse. It could have been on the highway. It could have been driving the speed limit, racing, quote unquote. It could have been way worse. It's my front yard, like 3 feet away, not a big deal. So that's where we're at for this. So the goal is now to replace the struts. You can't really find OEM struts for this car. I could not. I'm sure that you could buy used, all the other doodaddies, but I'm not wanting to do that. Looked online. Control Freak makes an adjustable one, and they're all adjustable, but it makes it where instead of you adjusting it from, can't really see it because it's dark. We'll do it later. Basically, there's a nut on the end of it, and that's how you adjust it. You loosen the two nuts in between the brace. Real big pain in the butt. It's not like a modern car. Well, the ones that I bought from Control Freak are kind of like my tire rods. They have like the actual strut bar is adjustable. It's like a sleeve, and it makes it really easy to do, normal adjustments, which you don't do. It's like a one-time alignment, but that one, I think this one was maxed out. So when I got it aligned, don't have the paper anymore, or no, I do. When I got it aligned, let's see, is there any addresses over here? No, I don't have the paper anymore. I think I threw it away. I still had 0.5 negative camber or toe in, something toe in, and the strut, the driver side was maxed out. So it's still, even though it's aligned, it veers barely. Not a big deal, because before I even had that aligned, it was bearing like it was a Kurochow turn every time I look at the steering wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and replace them anyways, get it realigned again, which sucks, but it's one of them things that happens. $400, dude. AMC parts are expensive. If you want to make a project car, do like a Ford or a Chevy where they're not discontinued or custom made. We'll get it done, and I mean, she looks kind of happy. Kind of. Radiator's leaking still. No, that's the next thing. Actually, no, that'll be another thing. And then the 488, of course. But I want to get the Miata part done. But I'm waiting for the struts because I want to drive this. It's a daily. It's not a garage queen. I drive it. I'd like to enjoy it for the rest of the summer, but until then, we're gonna finish on this one. An update on the Miata while we're here. I'm gonna do this all in one take. I don't know how. The motor itself runs great. Everything runs good. This is loose right now because I had to take it off. I took it for a test drive, came back, parked it out there, let it idle, made sure the water was bled or the air was bled out of the systems. And over here, the little triangle, the collector for the header was leaking oil. And I was like, oh crap, maybe I didn't do a good enough oil pan job or shooting oil to the side of it and dripping down and burning because it was smoking. So pulled it back and I messed with it. It was clean oil, and I didn't know if it was oil or gear oil, or motor oil or gear oil. You couldn't really smell it either. It didn't really have a smell to it, surprisingly, or I just couldn't smell the difference. Usually I can. So I took this all off, took the shield off, brake cleaned the whole motor. With the shield off, I let it idle, drove it, no leaks, no nothing. I was like, okay, this is a good sign. Maybe it's not leaking. Maybe it's something else. Well, apparently, I don't know if I have the old one. I have two sets because I bought one off eBay for the header. So this is the one that came with the car, and you can tell it's dirty, it's soaked up, but it's like 3 or 4 layers of metal. Well, I'm thinking what happened was when I was filling up the transmission, I didn't have it mounted, it was just laying here. And I think when I pulled because I had a big old hose going to the gear, or where you fill up for the gear oil, and I think when I pulled it out, I didn't pinch it down there enough, because I made a mess, I had to clean it. So I think when I pulled it out, I got it in between the metals, and once it got hot, it finally thinned out and dripped. But it's not there anymore, which is awesome, very exciting. And I think, even though I have the shield, this one, because this came stock from the eBay, they snapped this bolt, which happened to the other one that I pulled off. Actually, all 3 of them snapped on their old one that was already cracked. I'm just gonna go ahead and re-pull it off and get some lava wrap and lava wrap this whole section, just so this doesn't get hot. Each header is nice and clean. It's not a big deal. I'll pull the air box out. I only have the downpipe on it right now, and I pull the whole thing out, we'll be good to go. But I'd rather do that because I really don't think, even though it's going to like Colorado, I don't think these old pieces, I mean, they can't be actually working. There's no way. I mean, I'm sure it works a little bit, but the other one's intact. But the bottom is kind of deteriorated from rust. So I'm just going to lava wrap it for them, get some metal zip ties, and just have it done. It won't be hard to do, because it's literally the size of a shoebox, not even big. So we're gonna do that. But besides that, carpet, off camera, I went ahead and put I need to put some lights over here. I went ahead and put the carpet, kind of laid it out because I thought that was the trunk carpet. The trunk is back on. I'm gonna kind of wash it up too. The trunk is back on. I got the body lines all nice and fancied out, which is great. And everything under here is good, but the light bulb, which I got to order, and a battery mount, and I'll be done. I put the shield on, but you can barely see. I don't want to open the door because this GoPro's lighting is weird. But quick update. Hopefully this new mic is good. It's a shotgun mic, and I have it, instead of pointing to me or backwards because I'm going back and forth, I have it going to the left because I'm left-handed. So I'm hoping it keeps my voice in that direction. Probably won't. If I don't like how it get quieter or louder, I'll go get my, I have a mic somewhere that's like an omni-neck or multi-directional instead of like a shotgun 1 point, and we'll do that. But yeah, guys, I keep saying I'm out of breath. It's kind of cool today. It's not too toasty. It's 89 right now. It ain't too bad. it's a bummer. I wanted to drive the car, now I can't. But I mean, it's not a big deal, really. It's just the life of an old car. That's what you got to do. I mean, those are 40-year-old struts, so I should be lucky they didn't break in half hitting one of Oklahoma's good old famous potholes. Instead, it just drove out of the driveway going 4 miles an hour and snapped. But I ain't mad. I could be, it could be way worse. I could have, snapped it, lost a wheel, slammed into a highway semi-truck, got ran over, Final Destination style. Car would have been destroyed. I would have been destroyed. Anyone that was with me could be destroyed. Or it snaps in my front yard and I drag it into the garage. It's so depressing dragging it in. It was like, was not happy. And all it is that dead gum, that the way, because it holds your stuff back. So it was like, it kept smacking itself, even though it was cracked in half. It's just not a good sound. Especially, that wasn't a happy sound. Everything looks good on it though. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna stream some video games Friday. I have a sub channel for that now. Not really ashamed. Also, keep touching my face. It's weird. Even when I was streaming, because I want to do both. When I stream and even put it on as, what's the word, like gaming, and then pick the game, it was still showing up in automotive live. Because my category for this channel is automotive. So YouTube was being really weird. And I had people join. I had like 3 guys join a stream. I don't know, it's the last time I played Search with everybody. They were like, yeah, this is in the automotive section. I was like, what? So I'm going to fix that. We'll do streaming on that. But it'll be sub-channeled. I didn't know you could do that on one email and have 2 different channels. That's pretty dope. So I'll have all my gaming and streaming and all the other stuff that's not building related on that one. It'll be JBelt 3 still, but not a big deal. Not big deal, not big deal at all. Yeah. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to do some cleaning. It's about a 12-minute video. Just an update on everything. Car snapped. I thought it was something. See, I was really depressed because I thought it was something I did. Because I torqued everything down right. Did everything by the book. And I'm like, there's no way I effed up something stupid. No, it's just a 40-year-old part. But they said it'll be here in 3 business days. So we may have another video of that coming soon. Of replacing them. And it said it came with the brackets too, because it gets rid of the whole bracket system I have now. But we'll find out. We'll find out. It'll happen. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope the mic audio is better. I hope everyone's having a good week, because it's 2020 and crap is just randomly just happening around this year. But yeah, there's nothing to be bad about, We are all alive. We have a roof over our heads. Some don't. There's a lot of things we take for granted. So I'm not upset. Yes, it's a bummer, but why should I be like, oh man, my car's broke, when there's people, on the side of the road asking for money in 100-degree weather, because they're actually needing the money, not alcohol. It's one of them things though, guys. But you guys take care. I'm out. This will be a clean garage the next time y'all see it. And that'll still be on the jack stand, because that's the life of a project.